Now, when you took over the government in 2024, the state debt had ballooned from 3 lakh crore in 2019 to about 9 lakh crores in 2024. And it is still a big challenge managing the fiscal debt because you all had made various promises during the elections, handouts, and thereby your fiscal debt, many believe, remains a major cause of concern. How do you then attract investment and make Andhra Pradesh, as you want to call it, state number one, when you have such a massive fiscal debt problem?
We are already attracting investments because we have a brand ambassador called Chandrababu Naidu ji. If you look at it, India's largest steel plant is coming to Vishakhapatnam. We're getting data centers to Vishakhapatnam. We're getting various IT companies to Vishakhapatnam now. We're getting a lot of electronics manufacturing companies to Rayalaseema. Reliance is building the largest CBG projects in Andhra Pradesh. We're already attracting investments across board. And in the 6 promises that we made, the first promise is to create 20 lakh jobs in 5 years. We were the only political party to have the audacity to put a number to the number of jobs we are going to create in 5 years. And we are going about chasing those jobs.
But you're still a long way from that target. I mean, you're throwing this at people that we are going to create these jobs. It's still a big challenge, surely. And you are attracting investments, yes, but you're doing it by giving huge concessions. You just gave what? 99 paise land allotment?
Yes, that is to TCS.
To TCS?
Absolutely. Why not? Because look at it. If TCS is going to create 25,000 jobs, which is the case in this particular geo that we have given, look at the kind of ecosystem that they're going to create. It's called the first mover advantage. If I have to compete with Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, UP, various other states out there, Gujarat, then I have to think outside the box. See, a lot of people criticized Mr. Naidu in a similar fashion in the past. They said, why do you need 5,000 acres to build an airport in Hyderabad? Please go and look at that airport today. Even for the next 100 years, they don't need to talk about a second airport, while Karnataka today is talking about a second airport. You need leadership with vision. You need a lot of boldness to do things, and we're doing it. And we have looked at the economic rationale, the kind of economic activity and state taxes that all these youngsters are going to pay outweighs giving land at a market price to TCS. And we'll continue to attract investments across board.
I like the way you're openly talking of competing with other states. It's almost as if you're saying, you're telling people, please don't go to Hyderabad, come to Vishakhapatnam. I mean, Hyderabad, which many years ago, Chandrababu Naidu said he was the one who had transformed it. Now you're saying, you don't need to go to Hyderabad, I'll give you a discounted rate and you can have all the land you want in Vishakhapatnam. It's interesting because is that the way forward? That states will compete with each other for investments. And that's the way the southern ecosystem in a way will be built. Don't come to Coimbatore, come instead to Tamil Nadu. Come instead to Andhra Pradesh.
Now you're pitting cities versus each other. I think that's not our agenda. Our agenda is states should compete and entrepreneurs should benefit out of it. You know, a lot of startups in specific sectors like space, in the recent time, we have given them land, 200 acres, to build a launch pad, to take satellites up. We have done it. So we are, I believe, at the end, entrepreneurs will benefit out of this. And states have to compete. There's nothing wrong. I believe that's very, very important in this day and age. And it will only make us better. It will enable us to deliver on the promise of speed of doing business.
One of the challenges Andhra Pradesh had, particularly in those early years, soon after statehood and the bifurcation of the states in 2014, was funds. At the time, Chandrababu Naidu ji Gadu wanted special status. That's gone. But you've leveraged your power with the center to get funds. I keep meeting a lot of other opposition-ruled state ministers and chief ministers who say, Chandrababu Naidu just has to pick up the phone to a bureaucrat and funds keep pouring in. In July 2024, you demanded financial support of more than 1 lakh crores. December 2024, Mr. Naidu met Prime Minister, sought special assistance. July 2025, you have sought 10,000 crores support. It seems that you have struck a very good deal. You will support the NDA government, they will give you the funds. Yes or no?
As I said, our support to NDA is unconditional.
The funds are part of the condition.
No. Again, you put the condition, I didn't. It's unconditional. But look at it. If you look at projects, you know, semiconductor projects, one of the projects went to Punjab. So are they going to say that, NDA government is against AAP in Punjab? No. So states are competing. Now look at it. When I met Ashwini ji and I said, let's look at, why don't you put a good word for Andhra Pradesh among investors? He said, I'm giving you a challenge, which I gave to every minister across states. He said, bring about 2 reforms. One is labor reform, the other one is land conversion reform. If you're the first state to do it, I will support you. And we did it. In 45 days, I did it. That's the exciting part. So states should learn to reform. And there's a government in Delhi willing to support a state that is hungry. If they are complacent, I'm sorry, but they cannot blame Government of India for it.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.